Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals. The Thunder have a lofty series lead with 3 wins. Will overconfidence be their undoing, or will their passion and determination help them prevail against the Timberwolves? Will round 3 end in an upset of epic proportions? Coming right up.
It's time for Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals. With the series at 3-1, this is a crucial game for both teams. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, and is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Thunder, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot. You look at Oklahoma City, a great chance here for them to close out the series and move on to the finals.
Yeah, and it's not a chance they want to pass up. When you can close out a series on your home court, the last thing you want to do is give up momentum and have to go back on the road.
Here's Conley, following the bucket by the Thunder. To the middle. Gobert, no good. Williams on the wing. McDaniels covering. Oh, deflected. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Randle. Sweet little floater.
Yeah, pretty lefty shot by Randle. I just love a good teardrop.
On offense, here are the Thunder. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. No good with the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Randle. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Oh, got that one up quick.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Counted.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Here's Edwards. Randle a screen on Dort. Here's Edwards. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Screen by Holmgren. Randle with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Yeah, terrific transition hustle from Randle. Getting out there and completing the fast break.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the night now. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
Conley passes to Gobert. And here's Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from 14. The Thunder with the rebound.
Well, when they're playing off you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Here's Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes both free throws. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him how Rudy Gobert alters their usual game plan. coach acknowledged that he's a factor and said Rudy definitely demands more from us offensively. We have to be careful where we put our shooters with him waiting for swats. Coach thinks intelligent offense is what it takes to beat Gobert. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Edwards. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. Second is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and of course Anthony Edwards.
Seems like these two can always find points, no matter what big game pressure they're playing under.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's good for 2.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Williams into the lane. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Now here's Conley. Yet to see a basket. McDaniels from long range. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Holmgren. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 11 so far. With the teardrop. And McDaniels with the layup. McDaniels got 7 points in the game.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Holmgren against Randall. Williams passes to Holmgren. Offline with a 3. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. And it's Randall that time on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Thunder trail by 3. Pass to Holmgren. Edwards against Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 7.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
The Timberwolves have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Conley passes to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams in the post. Working on McDaniels. The 3 from Holmgren. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Edwards, a pass to Randall. Off the mark there with a 3. Oklahoma City has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Back to Holmgren. Dort outside. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. Lets it go from the wing. The shot by Dort, no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Randall. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Holmgren. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And Chris Finch has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles. But we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Dort. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Dillingham's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Minnesota in the lead. Outside, DiVincenzo. And here's Reed. Now Randall. Outside, DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Reed. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And now a 4-point Timberwolves lead. Here's Hartenstein. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Now here's DiVincenzo for three. Randall. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Minnesota leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
And every season, Randall seems to shoulder more of the offensive load. It's what allows him to dominate sometimes.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Randall, good.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
Here's Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Williams has got 8 points.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. It's Minnesota up 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Aaron Wiggins out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Isaiah Joe, then it's Chet Holmgren, and it's Wallace in at the point guard position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. Now here's DiVincenzo. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Miller's checked in for Minnesota, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Well, you know, Anthony Edwards has one of the highest motors we've seen. His relentlessness throughout the length of a game is just exceptional. He wears out the entire opposing team.
Now here's Wallace. Still no points. Holmgren with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Wallace. They grab their own miss. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Edwards looking for an opening. Inside. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Gets the 3 ball to go. Wallace has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Edwards for 3. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Thunder trail by 4. Stolen by Reed. All alone on the break for the finish. A slam dunk by Reed.
And look, that's excellent hustle there by Reed. He deserved to get rewarded in transition.
Pulls it from the corner, and the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Caruso's got his first basket. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Outside, DiVincenzo. They set the screen. Down low. Stolen by Wiggins. On the wing, Caruso. The 3 ball. Not messing around inside.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Edwards for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Wallace. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Reed, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Reed's got 4 points this quarter. Wallace outside. For 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game. The Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Wiggins looking around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Edwards. Is up. Pure from 3-point range. Edwards has got 15 points.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Holmgren with a screen on Conley. It's Wiggins on the wing. The 3 from Holmgren. Oh, the long ball from Holmgren.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the 3 right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
Pass to Gobert. Outside, Alexander Walker. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Picked it. Here's Alexander Walker. And he banks in the layup. And now an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Randall, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. Now here's Williams. 11 points in the game. The 3. Wallace misses.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Edwards with some muscle.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Caruso. Here's Holmgren. Fires from deep. Caruso misses. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. McDaniels from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. SGA takes it himself. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Have to respect the tenacity. Gilgeous-Alexander isn't afraid of going straight at the defense on the drive.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Outside, DiVincenzo. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. Williams grabs the board. Thunder trail by 8. Caruso pass to Holmgren. Over Gobert. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Holmgren's got 10.
Yeah, it's certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Caruso. Now here's Wallace. Launches it. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Randall outside. The putback. Oh, Gobert! Right there on the putback.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Wallace outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Caruso. Williams with it. Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
Ooh, a two-handed power slam!
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Conley, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul. So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein comes in for Caruso, and it's Dort in for Wallace. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. 6 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 17.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Back to Hartenstein. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo's got 5 rebounds in the game. And Randall the bucket on the assist by DiVincenzo. Now it's a 7-point Minnesota lead. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Yeah, that one's good. Randall's got 6 here in the quarter.
They've really gotten away from the three-point shot as they've pulled out in front.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Reed's checked in for Gobert. And so Hartenstein nails both of them. Minnesota leading by 4. Now Conley. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. To the inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. 54 seconds left in the first half. Outside, DiVincenzo. to Randall. Puts up a three. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at SGA. So adept in traffic.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the layup for two. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. That sends Julius Randle to the free throw line. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. The free throw drops for Randle.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
3 seconds left. Here he goes.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for Minnesota. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They should just keep shooting three-pointers. It's worked well for them. Why ever go inside?
Do I detect a note of sarcasm?
That's not a note, that's a whole chorus. And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, they are on the cusp of closing out this series. You think they'll get it done, big fella?
You smell that, Ernie? It smells like barbecue chicken, and I know they smell it too.
Good teams that have that switch, they can flip it and close a game out. Don't hang around and play with your food. Go in and finish it.
Guys are making me hungry. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. Julius Randle has been sensational.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's five. Conley and Ann are the one and the two. McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the five.
And these are the shots this team wants Dort taking. He understands his role in this offense.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randle. Here's the three. And the three-pointer goes. Randle's got 29.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
The three from Holmgren. And Conley grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
SGA working through contact inside.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And the basket by Edwards.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Pass to Dort. Now Holmgren. The three. And Conley grabs the miss. Conley's got 4 rebounds now. And Randle the bucket on the assist by Conley. Randle's got 31.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Dort for three. Gets the three to fall.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
And it's Conley with the ball for the T-Wolves. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Edwards. And here's McDaniels. 7 points in the game. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point land. Edwards, no good.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. The three is up. McDaniels with the rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Thunder trail by 4. Outside, Williams. It's blocked by Gobert.
Nice play by Gobert, providing elite rim protection for over a decade.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. He does not get the second one. Minnesota leading by 5. Edwards with a step. Pass to Randall. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Randall's got 7 points for the quarter. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. For Oklahoma City, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Randall with a steal. And there's the rejection. Williams against Edwards. From deep, Holmgren drains the triple. Holmgren's got 13.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
And that one's good from Conley. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense. Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
Edwards can't hit.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Williams finds Dort. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Easy 2 for Holmgren.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
17-foot shot on the way. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Dort for 3. Hartenstein controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Edwards. Ooh, look at Edwards get after it inside.
And right there, Edwards with a great dribble move to create space.
Pass to Williams. It's blocked by Gobert. They get it back. The 3 from Holmgren. Alexander Walker grabs the board. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Foul called on Jalen Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Thunder, number 22, Cason Wallace.
On defense, the Thunder. Edwards with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Rudy, a monster inside.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Hartenstein with a screen on Conley. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And the layup is good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter. A tight game here in Oklahoma City. Conley looking for an opening. Up top, Randall. 33 points for him.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
The ball's knocked loose. Too much Chet through the lane.
Strong move. I mean, Holmgren loves to create off the bounce. At 7-1, that's extremely rare.
Conley finds Randall. Back to Conley. Fires for 3. Nails it from 3. Conley's got 5.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Hartenstein with a screen on Edwards. Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. From the arc. Wallace's shot is good. He's got 9.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And here's Edwards outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got rebound number 11. Holmgren. Holmgren scores mid-stride.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. Let's go with a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Caruso's checked in, and Minnesota making a change here. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Here's Randall, and he drops it in from the low post. Randall's got 9 points now in the second half. Wallace with it. He's got 9. Driving inside.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
Lineouts checked in for the Timberwolves.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
With the step back. Here's DiVincenzo. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside, Williams. Driving to the basket. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Williams misses.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Ingles, he's checked in for lineup. Here's Williams. Yes! And the foul! They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint. If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
But if it goes, and no good, trying to get that one to fall. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Alex Caruso is out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. The answer, Anthony Edwards.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
Here's Williams. And he makes it on the layup. Williams has got 19 points.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Ingles. Ingles, a screen on Dort. And here's Edwards outside. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Pass to Caruso. Step back shot. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Takes it inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure on the defense.
Edwards against Dort. Edwards, a pass to Ingles. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Yep, that one's good.
Quick decision-making from Caruso. He decided he had a look and pulled up.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Great look, but off the mark.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Caruso misses.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. 14 feet away. That one doesn't drop. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. No problems knocking that one down. Edwards got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. The 11-footer. Second chance effort. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hardenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Caruso. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Conley's checked in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Conley passes to Alexander Walker. Here's DiVincenzo. Dort defending. clock at 6. DiVincenzo on the wing. Dort defending. DiVincenzo can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Pass to Hartenstein. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. The first one falls. Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert's checked in for Reed. And it's Julius Randle in for Alexander Walker. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Timberwolves trail by 7. To the paint. Oh, the tower with the power move.
Yeah, Gobert making good on the threat of his height and length. Just hammering it down.
From deep, Holmgren. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dort against DiVincenzo. Down low. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Here's Williams. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Williams has got 12 points in just the second half. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Edwards so good inside.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Randle with a steal. Here's DiVincenzo. Up top, Randle. Outside Conley to tie it up. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, this is what Mike Conley provides for you. Elite efficiency at the arc.
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dadnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the shot goes down.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Holmgren finds Dort, looking to win the run. Here's Hartenstein. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. And that's a double-double for him now.
And you can tell by how hard he battled for that putback that he still has a lot of energy left for the end of this game.
Well, that's all about effort. He knows how much each bucket means right now, and he's clearly willing to fight for it.
You see the poise from the veteran Conley, showing no fear attacking the defense inside.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Holmgren.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Holmgren. Timberwolves trail by 3. Now here's Randle. Here's McDaniels. And too long on the shot.
Well, when he's got space to operate inside like that, he is not going to hesitate.
Gilgeous Alexander from outside. They get it again. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance point.
Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Pass to Randle. They need this. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Edwards. Edwards has got 4 assists now tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. Pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein a screen. From outside the arc. Holmgren with the long-range 3.
Yeah, we saw the three-pointer from Holmgren in college, trying to carry that success here now over into the league.
Dort against Edwards. Unloads from 13. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Pulls up at the elbow. And Conley grabs the miss. Conley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to McDaniels. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. They get the rebound. And here is Williams. Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
You want Randall with the ball in his hands towards the end of these games. Prime example right there.
There's 42 seconds left in the 4th. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander knocks down the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 34 points. And Chris Finch has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Searching for a fast bucket and a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's McDaniels. Misses off the left iron. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Mike Conley. First personal foul. 15 foul.
He drops the first one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And Minnesota calls time here. 23 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
McDaniels passes to Conley. Minnesota again missing. City Thunder will move on. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hope to see you again soon.